like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Feeling like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Feeling like.
Yo, it is your boy Savage D Sag here. Yeah, I know this is a voice you're probably not really used to right now, huh? It's been a while. There's a lot been going on in my life, to be honest. Started a whole new job. It's full time and everything, you know. It's taking up a lot of damn time, along with, you know, a whole bunch of other stuff in my life, you know, like working out and just other small stuff. But no excuses. You know, I'm here today. Let's try to see what we can get done. So last weekend, UFC 242 took place, and, you know, it was a pretty cool card from what I hear or see, you know, a whole bunch of finishes and whatnot, but I only really pay attention to the last fight, which is the Khabib and Dustin fight, of course. Now, but leading up to the fight, you know, Dustin had a lot of hype behind him. Everybody's talking about his striking and, you know, the threat he poses to Khabib. He was talking about how ready he was and everything, but they got into that octagon and, yep, in 3 rounds, Khabib did what Khabib does. Put that arm around that man's neck and had that man tap, just like he said he would. And, you know, at this point, it's starting to get a little tiring, I guess. I don't want to sound barbaric, but I just want to see, you know, Khabib. The man, I was watching Luke Thomas and Brendan Schaub and whatnot throughout the week, and I'm just, like, really sitting there thinking about it. Like, this man really has not been cut, like, not even cut, let alone dropped in a fight, let alone, you know, put into any trouble. Now, of course, in that Dustin fight, he got put in that guillotine, and Dustin did, you know, tag him a little bit, but nothing crazy. I even feel like when Dustin tagged him and, you know, the commentators were making a big deal about that, they made a bigger deal about it than they should have. Like, Khabib was good. He circled back around, you know, recovered a little bit and came back and did what Khabib does again. So, I don't know. Saying all this to say is, we need to figure out this, you know, who's next. Now, after the fight, and even before the fight, Khabib and Dana and everybody were saying that, you know, Tony is next. Now, it still has been officially announced, but I'm really hoping that at some point between the next few weeks or whatever, after Khabib gets a little bit of time off, that they officially set this fight. I love Conor. You guys know I love Conor. My first UFC video or MMA video, whatever the case is, was about Conor. But Conor clamoring for that rematch, like right after the fight ended, saying he wants the rematch in Moscow. I'm sorry, Conor. No. We ain't doing that. I'm sorry. I want to see Tony fight next, because at this point, he might be the only man to at least cut up Khabib. Do you know how crazy that is? To the point where I would be satisfied if at least I can see a fight where Khabib is cut up, in trouble, something. Like, I'm tired of this pure domination, watching this fight. I don't want to say boring, because of course it's still MMA, so I mean, he's grappling. Like, MMA constitutes more than just striking and things of that nature, so I'm not saying boring as in because he wrestles is boring, but boring, like, it's just been boring watching Khabib fight, because literally I go into it expecting for him to maul these niggas, like, as he would say, smash them niggas. Like, it is a problem. We need this Tony fight ASAP, no Rocky. Now, Justin Gaethje and Cowboy are fighting this weekend, actually, today, as of, you know, this recording, when I'm recording this, and that fight sets up a lot of stuff. Like, the lightweight division really has been moving, you know, ever since Conor came back and, you know, finally fought Khabib, and Khabib became the undisputed champion. Like, it's the lightweight division has been moving. Like, we got a whole bunch of fights lined up coming up. I forgot who Ala Quinta is about to fight. Like, we just had the Paul Felder and Edson Barboza fight on that same UFC 242 card. Like, the lightweight division is moving. Now, what I want to see Conor do is probably fight the winner of the Justin Gaethje or Cowboy fight. I saw Poirier was thinking about retiring. And by the way, you know, shouts out to Poirier, because, you know, that interview after he lost to Khabib was emotional as hell. That shit was, woo! That nigga was about to cry. He about to pull a DC. That shit was about to look crazy. But yeah. So, I don't know. I'd love to see Conor fight the winner of the Cowboy Gaethje fight. You know, Gaethje been talking reckless at that man Conor. He been saying that he's not a good example for kids, his family, all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Sheesh. Conor need to come back and give him a 2-piece, maybe even a 3-piece in the soda worth to Jorge. That's getting kind of spicy. Poirier even was thinking about retiring, like I was saying earlier. And Poirier said, I think it makes sense for me and Conor to run it back at this point. And Conor came back like, nigga, like, I beat you in 40 seconds. Like, I fed you into the canvas before 90 seconds even passed, bro. Like, and he did, like, yo. So yeah, like, this video is not even anything crazy. Like, I was really planning on doing this like last week, but throughout, I've just been getting used to my new schedule and trying to keep up. Like, I haven't even been able to read this new One Piece chapter. Like, it is ridiculous. Pray for a brother. But yeah, like, like, sub, you know what I'm saying? Like, show some love to a brother. I'm sorry that I'm inconsistent. I'm trying to work on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm recapping and whatnot. Hold on. Conor, do not call out Khabib until you come back and get a W. All right? I do not want to keep on having to interrupt my outro to tell you to chill out off the proper 12. I see you living your best life. I see you stacking the millions, but no. Okay? We need to see Tony in that octagon with Khabib. I am not playing. Dana, set that fight up. I do not care if you set it up 4 times. I do not care if you have to set it up 1,000 times. Tony is about, I think he's 35 years old this year. He is 35 years old. He doesn't have that much more time to get his legit title shot. This man, Tony, has won 12 fights in a row. Khabib has won, 12 fights in a row in the UFC. He's 28-0. Like, at this point, put them together, make them fight, my nigga. Like, how many more times do they have to go kill everybody else in the division before they actually have to meet? And please, God, please don't troll me. If they set this 5th fight up, please just let it happen. Do not let either one of them pull out, because if they pull out, this will be the last time that bald head, lollipop face ass, tootsie pop head ass Dana is gonna set this fight. Like, we need that. But anyways, like, sub, whew, UFC is heating up. John Jones got some news for us coming up. We got that middleweight fight about to come up with that championship. Robert Whittaker and Adesanya in October. We got the Jorge and Nate fight set up. Like, ooh, oh, it's lit. I'm out.